better. Your #1 platform. All your business and your commercials. We say your #1 station. It's Jesse Radio. We are live on TV. It's Jesse Radio, the gospel station in America. We are here to serve you, serve you, serve you, serve you better. Your #1 platform. All your business and your commercials. We serve you better. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We serve you better. Your #1 gospel station. We are here. We got too close to heaven. King Jesse Radio. You can't stop us now. King Jesse Radio and TV. Abeiku Santana. Watch the trend some no. Oh, Besani. Sorry, me pencil some will be a sympathy. Tani Ebeya, me sumatin some Kosua, my soup. Medima Fidi and Akoto. Kings Jesse Radio. Me Padam Senti, Media to King Jesse TV. So I honor me Munusem, Asamaya Kenyina, Yano Pari Todo. Say a politics are. Yatoya bo wasi trecho unsamo pefe. Ni obanu humoding, and in your dear mind is a grato breath. Seba o mind samsua, yakukom yami akorja di ekosuo. Ni pasitemu, wabrabomu, and in the echo, in the ebo. Awarisemu, ejumasemu, akwanya ubafasua ubedie. Anopa, drive time show, and you rain so you even drive. Now we can digest it, so yeah, the bema every weekend. Say a bad yamia samsua, yatuju madia bidi, shano didia. Pasia then you murabia, saju madia, ya de shisha suo. Yamakwa what you madia no so adventure. You ready to comment? Kids just radio and TV. We are here to serve you better. Together we can build. Osei, yeah. Osei, yeah. King Jesse TV in the radio, ya trans, yo. Yes, baby, around America. Okay, Yade no crana misro akukudro yade juma ewiase sam oman sam abaya sam abatu sam uye boni ayebeka uye papa yebeka Kinja City ni yo ya trans ya trans yo atitire sam papa banu Ibrahimo King Jesse Radio, King Jesse TV. So party ashadia. Any
All right, Ebusiafo, thank you very much. Good evening to you, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to your number one station in America, King's Jersey Radio and TV. We are back again to serve our God and country. It's Monday evening here, exactly 5:40 p.m. in the Eastern Time. Thank God it's Monday morning and evening and afternoon everywhere. Based on your geographical location, the times are not equal. These are not equal. As I talk to you now, it's daybreak in somewhere. It's midnight somewhere. It's afternoon somewhere. Nina yankopon kruna. Yamin shirabuina samaji atum. Yabo yaba. Na nanso ankomo ne yasurunku. Yaba bedi nkomo surunku. Omampenin Donald Trump and na wakasa na sayed ne kasa no gunso no yani a uso mu saying ebi ya warnings a ti warnings ebi ya kumatu ebi nso ya kumatu nso na esiesie obi fie ne office ya kumatu no na nso esiesie obi die o nti no sadia obi die se na obi die yeye masra wa baso abomo the link share na mama yanko yembedi nkomo yede baba tutu yede hu say ni na ye president ni bia ye acto na ye inaugurate na uma ukasa. You look at the demeanor, the body language, the relaxation and how he's talking. That tells you he knows what's up, you know what he's talking about, you know. So in some bar, near direct to you, no, when say I put it to you. I saw a former president who just became former today, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were seated at a point. Democrat fono baby ana omote ana omotiti Joe echi, and then at a point you say obia soro bo nsema you can see one be ewo Joe ni dia no mo nyina ebo omochidom. And so for that matter no, it is obvious that some of them were not that too happy on whatever went, but true, Donald Trump was able to speak out what is on the heart. So tonight we're going to discuss the greatest speech by President Donald Trump and how you feel, how you accept or you welcome this great speech. Stay tuned, I'll be back right away. All right, once again, welcome back again to the show. And like I said, tonight is a night of full of introspective of the great speech by the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. His Excellency.
Yeah.
Because me Shadanti so be Ghana the titles there go. His Excellency is eminent emeritus is your boy. You're funny now, so boy in Chetu. And that's your name, Jigumsa. Hey, so good evening to you, my beautiful sister Quay. How are you doing? All the way Newark, right? Everton, you there? Quay, right? Is it Everton, you there? Kindly share the link. Let's move on. I said a month for MP. You MP. Papa no.
Donadana. Ade.
Oh, so Ghana for no much radiant. Yes, you Debbie MP no.
Ghana for ne se omo mpena na se hemfo no.
Ebimu.
Ghana for obi mu. Na se onye Ghana president.
Frank
na ze Donald Trump onye Ghana president. Obi mu na omodi omo mai. Na mo se we ni e fe do. Wo so wo mai baba ne de say. Na obu afu. Ne kukuru be.
Oh. What's answer for more?
Na gotta say, you want to hear my president na umpe no anyo kuru no beko.
Abena Madia baby so. Umpa kokuru. Kokuru. Yeah, you're right. Aki, you are right. Hey, Frank. One way, yeah. Asempa kokuru. Where the talk of the day. Umpa kokuru. Adom brave yo. Yana bu abuato. Ya. Nti ba ho chinda ko kebu a. Se yana o ka na. Sama ase wo mpano a kokrom. Kasa we dear Frank for you to be bold and say this obi mpeno nko no krom na wa ready so aba mama mfo dada nti
na obi atu na aba obi ayi ni wo de waba obi krum waje wo fe so wo ye wadwuma wanya sika wo ho atọ kama wo hwefie kama na mo ayi o president a obuafu obuafu say Ada ubuafura wo ba yo krum na bako that you krum na we try to tell me I was say aba they say Donald so be account 4 years and I had no
4 years than him
4 years than him until 4 years ni bia no aba we dey anya say anya ma me say papa say bia kasa tente so ntoponko
oh yeah hey
we nya chinyije we are the Donald so na ye president Ayisha Schwarzenegger ne ma waba no na waba obi say mo we nkra ne nkra bai mo we nkra ne nkra bai o za be gan wa be kasa
hey Frank wanu ya ohun eshi papa amanfo bobo ato David Sasubana sasa anya hey
radio be
obi mpana onko no krom oh yeah ayo and Ghana for Masumo, and Yami Franco Razamunko in Tiande.
Oh, Donald is he's very fine president. So no, even if say ubi be Accra nye accurate na o desubampa dia, I don't think it's Ombeharazo.
Oh yeah.
Those say Ghana for be na fee say Donald de wakana de na waka, but I think say unkita bad records. Na o involve on illegalities na there. Yeah, even so Bekaya during the Kotoko march in Accra na Nkrofo Ghana ye na mobile police for them and said they told them said they have their rights.
Yeah, so
they are adults. They are adults.
And once they have valid visa and form,
that is it. Until say oh hana won nasubam money be deny you are living a good life. Not even boa America man now Juma to pay your taxes now there. Even you are increasing their productivity.
Yeah.
So among yet say you the baby a team. The baby also Ghana for so yeah ba. And then make a crew be a quack visa or China or back. So what I say. Tino and the mem will be a move. And oh yeah, mem will be a move. No move and I no.
That's Ubenya Asempa.
Now go groom. And I groom Ghana the Ubenya organic food do a d. We were could as a body and a bunch of book on top. So it's very simple. Very simple.
We want to go right and listen to the great speech by President Donald Trump, and then we'll come back and dissect into it and see. In fact, it was the message that the whole world was waiting for.
Yeah.
Because before he was to come, there were some messages he passed them out there that people were expecting to hear once he has become the powerful on the land. He has the first man of the land right now, the 45th and then the 47th president of the United States of America. And for that matter, just like Muhammad.
Yeah.
Also about twice.
Oh yeah. The same you. Their history is the same.
But the message are not the same.
Oh, the message are not the same because the countries are different.
Yeah. Message, yeah. So, viewers and our cherished listeners, we want to listen to Trump. At a point, I'll pause it in between time so that we hammer where necessary for us to discuss. Everything is worthy to be discussed, but then we'll be pausing them in between time. So thank you and stay tuned.
It is my honor and pleasure to introduce to you the 45th and the 47th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Our president has come. The showdown man.
I'll bring a showman.
What a feeling, president.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. Well, thank you very, very much.
Frank,
Vice President.
there's one thing I have also realized right now. Nina, let me try if you know.
Okay.
Who said they did this thing, I think, behind at a certain closed doors.
Yeah.
It could be a yard.
Okay.
But there were certain people that were allowed in.
Yeah.
And outside there were big screens. Even the media, not everyone was allowed in. There were selected media to be in there. whilst the rest be outside.
Yeah.
And watch the big screen.
Yeah.
Because there are thousands of people outside, hundreds of thousands of people outside Omointimiamba.
Yeah.
And I think even if you did not get invitation, you cannot enter there. So Sanka Yakoya and Kaye Bewurum.
Yanke Bewurum. Oh yeah. But it was a very best opportunity, but weather ne high.
Yeah, the weather. Honestly speaking, weather. Yeah, about time. Yeah, about time. Snow none ording. Inti nyoma bi wo ha unhwe wechi.
America dia me bede ma beji me din pa o.
Yanako.
Oh, mayako Ghana. Se me na me kan kurum.
Let's say wo mpe.
Me ko mi kurum.
All right, so the first thing I've observed is that looking at the number of people in there, they were not crowded.
Yeah.
They were not crowded.
Yeah.
And even if something happens, they want to clap. They clap. They don't make that noise. Did you, after clapping and he said thank you, and the silence came, did you hear any other noise?
Sir, selective. Now, Papa Nimunyan more invite.
And so I'm learning something.
Yeah. But I would say one thing is the difference between this and Ghana is that Ghana is peaceful than America. So what I say? We say with the security wise, in fact, a Hano.
Yeah. So no, so we are seeing
because they have attempted him.
Exactly. He made mention of it.
That is it.
Yeah. He mentioned also he was attempted assassination.
That is
and
it.
Even his ear.
Yes.
A whole lot. Obakanina.
Yes.
So let's keep listening to.
They are proactive than reactive.
Exactly. Okay. Let's move on. Thank you.
Vance, Speaker Johnson, Senator Thune, Chief Justice Roberts, Justices of the United States Supreme Court, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, President Biden, Vice President Harris, and my fellow citizens. The golden age of America begins right now. From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer. During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
The golden day of America begins now.
Yes.
This is indeed a presidential speech.
Yeah.
And the first approach in the receive
clap,
applause.
Yeah.
Not just akwana washisha daso.
Yeah.
Nti my we see now to say media grow this time round. Say he has learned a lot of things when he was out there in opposition.
Yeah.
He made me also with there, baby. Intino waba na waba. Adeba kwema first time no Olusia no wesuya.
Yeah.
Because he made a promise, I'm going to do this, and he didn't do it. Especially the Mexico war.
Okay.
And COVID no so ba no downplay no.
Yeah.
Intina on the no njindi say bibi sa ho. No man crofo bebre fam ehwie. And so ka ho. Now this time round also wesua de. Let's go on, listen to
Our sovereignty will be reclaimed. Our safety will be restored. The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end. And our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free. America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before. I return to the presidency confident and optimistic that we are at the start of a thrilling new era of national success. A tide of change is sweeping the country, sunlight is pouring over the entire world, and America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before. But first, we must be honest about the challenges we face. While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America. As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair. We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time...
Or a very serious politician.
Asamna Papane can, he's not looking into any book.
That is it.
There's no screen somewhere that they are crawling or his messages or speech for him. You see, he looks here, he comes here.
Yeah.
Those on his left, those on the right, and then he looks straight. He is not to speech, you know, what you're going to.
That is to tell you, say, we're prepared. And now over.
No, but the businessmen, no, they know the situation on the ground.
That is it.
He don't need to write a speech.
That is it.
And son of Abaka.
Where Abeiku, businessmen, they are the most powerful persons. It's like we don't
oh yeah.
Yeah, now you consider say, oh, their business no music and kwan no more pay. But so who say businessman why na obe invest in sika in an environment or in a country or in a society a stable. So what you say? So before answer a businessman no be invest in sika in any place or any community or any society, no. Not we define the situation on the ground. Other than that, So what I say? Into the businessmen, the investors, Abeiku, they are very technical people. They learn a lot. They are 24/7 and they are accurate. Because when you're very accurate, a be floppel. A floppel, that will be your downfall. They are very, very security conscious, very intelligent, very smart, and very informative. Yeah.
Let's go on, listen to the president again.
Stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for dangerous criminals, many from prisons and mental institutions that have illegally entered our country from all over the world. We have a government that has given unlimited funding to the defense of foreign borders, but refuses to defend American borders or, more importantly, its own people.
The Americans who are law-abiding are there, but provide sanctuaries for criminals. And sanctuary at the end.
Said,
there be sanctuary there. Even say, sorry fee. Others here. Because o make statement say Obama ne microphone no fiase security near the eyes for the police or may move into churches. any companies, businesses, offices na omo ubawa na mekai 2019-2020 na me wo edwumem ana Yohana supervisor no say yina edan na eho no obi anko wuram no warehouse anom msaman foko obi ko kwahyewa no wepi na eja ya Asempa bo na boy ba ko betiam chale nkofu bia bantu ba no mo bi sa wa ID card na uni ID card na no mo ejina ha wuram bi nti boys mienu omo amba back nti wanhwe a ehwana adwun sademe se se me hu nyina fo sigrade
me beba
na ehwa nso na wo fadi apie akwa abonte
ene meka ho
ja
meda company
kan
meda warehouse
ho na ya befra o edru 10 efina me pebe bia fa nti truck bia ba me yelodu container no na ukogina chia hwe ho a space down nti me kope me locker na me yi me phone de share me ho na mfa ho asa me de by machine kura container mpakis ya no na me huri sim se me ye bibin se ndru me so na mfa ho na me huri si fem me ko
otelokra kai
mankobio
okodu America
manko kra bana mka kire nipa na me se no de edro no nkrofo no ba tino ye list biseka ke fidie ni parliament me nko bio mansi obio kra eni bi na omo ba ye no mo wadwume ma na omo aba na eja omo afra mo show your ID me ka se akwa bi Australia ebi to no ose bebi na omo wo no ono kro ni edwume mo ofia na pam omo bie obi na ose they want to see everyone's ID. We you need the way you need we need ujafo enyi bi na yadua no. Nti if it means that and there are nyoma where say we say eba no sa don't even worry yourself say ombi say wasama obebie wano akasa. Nti na even say bibi kura na trust you have the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
Nti the best solution for you say obe remain silent.
Onkasa.
Men kasa.
Obisa,
what is your name? Jina ho. Where do you come from? Jina ho. Where is your ID? Jina ho. Unless a will be na we ya kire.
Now, for instance, say one kasa almost so use any means.
Debi send the eno na odo obekọ no.
Okay.
So one kasa dia, come and let's go. Na ndie wacho. Na odo uko bebi ese odo uko. Ontimi enye obibia. Okay. Only right to molest you.
Okay, na say odo kwa e ho no so what?
Say ho no na say ope lawyer. Odma say e ho na say wo ma mbranim ni eba na omo de ukoso a omo ama okwan say for lawyer. Ebia na for all you know who the right thing no. But omo na won pese obeyi ama because they don't have right to take what you have there.
Yeah.
Nti o lawyer bad ya.
Now what if say we need sika say the fa lawyer?
Debi say you state lawyers so ha and
now let's take for instance say bia also so no won nkrata no.
And dey we dey a wo be fa bi na so woni a ye bedi asemansa na de wako.
Sir.
And majority a bia omo ho be kapa those a omo guta criminal records.
Yeah.
And omo be hwe kwan ofa so be wurem. Say enye through the gate.
Yeah.
Ban for gate him na be wurem dia.
Na ofa apia we a.
Wo ye dan a ohobeka. Enti papa no he mean business. Let's listen again. Continue.
Our country can no longer deliver basic services in times of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina, been treated so badly. And other states who are still suffering from a hurricane that took place many months ago. Or more recently, Los Angeles, where we're watching fires still tragically burn. From weeks ago, without even a token of defense, they're raging through the houses and communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. But we can't let this happen. Everyone is unable to do anything about it. That's going to change. We have a public health system that does not deliver in times of disaster, yet more money is spent on it than any country anywhere in the world. And we have an education system that teaches our children to be ashamed of themselves in many cases, to hate our country despite the love that we try so desperately to provide to them. All of this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly. My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over.
Yaman penin to me share was Ghana.
Oh, you say the difference between Ghana politicians and then the American politicians is that Ghana politicians, you know, they give sugar-coated words just for votes. So what you say? But a hanu say na o kase o lose you know learn the lessons. Na ohun say promise be or promise ya o buy ya wanye no. No that is it. Enti ehano asembia ne promise bia be on bekano, they take it serious. But unlike Ajema Wui,
the people are quick to remind you of what
that
you have promised.
That is it.
So that the bus went to me and for failure, and then you'll be a kuman. And then now, by Yensu so no de Yana say watcher and Chinamaku Aman be ku de nukuri asa and no. Aha, and that is it.
Our liberties and our nation's glorious destiny will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way. The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear. But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.
Something that no aboso. Pesa watcher say, one of the aso man no obeji o man no ewo Hawaii name, just like Kennedy, just like Cheddar, with that vision, seeing say Omano Dasu. So that tells you say Americans first. Said at a point of say even the citizens now see they don't have a home.
Yeah.
And you see that should not happen.
Yeah. When the Masema Okaya Medepa, I said he was saved by God.
Now Massa Oma asofo ni be bomb pie man.
He was saved by God.
It
is always said the America kuriyaye. Na ono businessman owo sika sanso ye president. Na osanso kura jinyankopon dia.
Ojiyamidi.
Wa woti aje mawuo. Fa bode e beto me chok.
Ojiyamidi. Na mese ensam no ebi wechire de ebeba kura chinkure. Ide yentie ekoho ekekako. This man has spoken very well.
He's a businessman and a politician, but he believes in God.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, standing ovation.
That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day. It is my hope that our recent presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country. As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, urban, suburban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states, and the popular vote, we won by millions of people. To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor, but in his honor we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true.
Abeiku, a line between One Yura John Dramani Mahama Thanksgiving. Who say we all have a perceptive idea, say Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, MP blacks Asem. But during the elections, the way our blacks about the man, unse order omwase.
Of course.
That is it. Though yenyina yenim and also of fire the blacks. But Onokrano he's overwhelmed. Say the way Onokrano see time blacks. Not blacks says ye you muyema support no aye campaign man atu abama no. He shall never forget it. So what you say? And
even though it might not favor some, he still believes there are some good people out there.
That is it.
Who supported his idea.
That is it. Until make sure say kukurum no dear. Ebeye those with the criminal records no. But blacks are more positive records no dear. I don't think say kukurum beka omo. And even one thing about the Americans is that if oha na good records na juma na they love you.
Yes.
They will even prevent these people say they cry kurum back. They will never do that. Inti mesre Ghana for yewoha. Memu bia muhu. The only thing they say we should have your positive mind, work very hard.
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing. That is all. Don't indulge yourself in any illegality.
Don't try to beat the system.
Don't try to beat the system.
System now. Found.
I had the Ankomah Adom. A mamu born into $1 kakra bi osisan bebre. Into the kakra won sabesumno. Ma wani so mem pro so koye japade bebre sa. Odi unya de obedi ne kakra.
Na bebre kra japade nso mondem.
That is it. Into the ma wani so. Mem yese. Nyankopon amu bia se yemenya sika. Ebia ha no just to sustain your life and the family in Ghana and how you are taking care of it, it's okay. Say what down for BS mansions, why you say wants to so kwa koyebi, Mr. Naya, Emma Ebimo Ekoye in certain art lead in these problems, With the kakrana wenya na
na Kwame, I love this man's love. Osei Alan Chamatin for 2028.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Osei Kwame mechiao.
Thank you. Onusa yourself Kwame Alan Chamati for 2028 or the Canadian Hopreko. On problem here. Good evening, Abe. Makra coach Efura Joe Ochetan and Miss John producer Omega or Henessa for Mama Rosemary Martin, Mama Babs, Mama Georgina Bafo, BBC, Abnada, Frank, Adane, Ikwe, and everyone. Just your hello, Sylvester Dia. Good evening, ABK Frank, and to all Ken's Jersey TV and radio family. Gladys Yabua, all the way Egypt, says good evening to everyone. Frank Owusu say greetings everyone on this platform. Greetings to you too, Mama Anastasia of Canada, Vancouver, right? Maybe I will be here. Let's keep on listening to President. Almost an innovation plan on my FM. What?
Yeah, look at it. Very beautiful.
Now I assume say I presume say one of my one benkum side na Democrat for because say Joe Biden, Kamala Harris and almost left no.
Yeah.
But lady not immediate left side of Kamala Harris on man be introduce you Trump.
Yeah.
Inti I am awake a
so who's the one thing about the advanced democracy and then the advanced country? They say we have what we call political efficacy. So after the heated campaign,
right,
and whatsoever, they all come together as one.
Period. And you hear say through Adne Kasano, one more Democrat for Kradin. America throughout.
Yes.
And yeah, Fina, all bear Poshi blames, even though the pointer, okay, say, a Omoa Yebribi in the but.
What is it? The well be see a canon of crown, who do a temper, or more punch like crana, walk out to one hour bones, some no more punch like
young certain the Empacho say we are Buyanibia.
So that is the political efficacy. Always, I want we Ghanaians to also adopt the same strategy. Not like say, Yatua Barry, now the parties no airport so distraction just to disgrace the government. Na government na Kasaso and Crawford so they are causing distraction. Said the Abeiah or Moses Beka say your opposition no na air to disgrace the government. Yena Kasana you kunkum ye hon. Yes, say ye hon. Na yes, say Japadie. Said the Abeiah na say government no crown so failure. We will say because of sabotage in Tinama by na failure. At the end of the day, who suffers? So we should all adopt the political efficacy and let's move forward.
But we cannot compare Ghana to America though, but the message that President Donald Trump is giving out there, we can also listen to it clearly. That's a former president, another crowd, no copyright, no. Word for word, sentence for sentence.
No, but what tennis, you know, Abe, ye cancel ye.
Now I go back, who for obedient Wabaka.
Yeah, when we come to paperwork, Yankasa,
we are very good.
We are very good. But the practicality, we are nothing. Hey, you bet me a cancer, Mobaka say Yankopon, but Bruni to no bonitin kunen and Yasi Kuru.
They can listen to us.
Yes.
Calmly, quietly, and say, wow, this Ghanaian, well educated, he knows what's up, but practically, there is zero.
So that has been our problem. So we should be talk and do, like in the compare with Japan, talk and do.
National unity is now returning to America, and confidence and pride is soaring like never before. In everything we do, my administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success. We will not forget our country, we will not forget our Constitution, and we will not forget our God. Can't do that.
We will not forget our country.
Yes.
We will not forget our Constitution, and we will not forget our God.
These are the three thematic areas. The three thematic areas.
Now, Ghana nienti amanfo aye pissed off ama omo lamba say asofo say we have abused Christianity and how it's supposed to be observed.
Sammy me say men kwa sorry.
Nti God no Nyankopon, you must acknowledge God in everything
you do.
But your software so he allowed himself to be prayed for.
Yes.
I saw a young pastor. Obi ekro mo chese sadia omo embracing obi ebo nse ma young guy.
Yeah, who said so beka ya wa hunu. Bra ye call UN meeting na ye ne UN panimpa ne din ko mbisa na say nti sadia Ghana asofofo edo on hihye politics mu no. Sa na America ha. So omo de omo hihye mu. And the horror na obe reveal ye say America fo bam hwe kura mo yes ne Ghana. Ba hwa na ete. Who say horror after that revelation who said no, then Trump has won. So wahunu. Enti Ghana fo asofofo no. Omo na ama Ghana fo bimo. Ubo nyamesem so na ubo Nyankopon din a na omo bu afu. Because omo di Nyankopon din no eye niema ensem fata.
Sir.
Nti ama yehunu se Nyankopon no na enye papa. But Nyankopon in general na de eye papa na nipa no a omo wo Ghana ho no. Nanka Donald Trump, almighty Donald Trump umpo said the country, the constitution and God first. Nanka yena yeti a jema wu. Yena yeti ayi fabodi abeto me chok. Ehia manchene. Apakanya eba beti ye gui. Tiasi ye wui. Nanka yensu ye Nyankopon, nka yenye Nyankopon ni. So how are these advanced countries using religion to develop their countries? Ayana ya me ya say yana yesi yesunya de ewo Ghana hona ye kita professor doctor en hwan emeritus no na be yentimi use the same strategy na afempo na ye corrupt the system. The way be am say they used what we call predestination. Almost said o bobra na be wa brabo no ekosoa. That means automatically ubekwa heaven.
Oh yes.
It is a wo ye business. Now business ekosoa automatically ubekwa heaven. So what me amobra na business antimi ankosoa abe automatically uko sanjam. Obi aso pe heaven akọ. Enti no se onya sika na okate ne luxurious lifestyle. Na wasanso aye reinvestment of the profit. Na business no na accumulate sa na kosoro. And obi anso so person okọ heaven. This is how they conscientize them using religion. Ena ama omo etu mpon a ene omo asi babi omo asi. But yet let's look at how we are using religion. We are using the religion to impede progress.
Exactly.
Obi kwa adwuma no say na ya ka kire nse o just o compile just o kwa sorry. Obi ja adwuma no ho adwuma na say.
Wednesday we are. You see Wednesday a deliverance and consultation.
Yes.
What ukwada ewia na amanfu gu aso dem.
That is it.
That
is it.
Well, and you think Trump will allow this to be seen? Say America working day.
Yeah. It's never possible.
Unemployed Christian.
So,
unemployed graduate.
And as of for no, because of says or cannot credit Ghana and sorry mana. Ukuya that obekwa adwuma ombantino. No wa cheda kan sembi dia 23 mu.
Oh yeah, odi
hu ahye ne so. Masa obi abewu. Die hia wo ne se obebo abrabo papa. Me se wo bo abrabo pa na se ne wu a you've died a fair death. Don't be worried. Eya de obi abewu bi ankyerebo. Etu bo abrabo papa na wu a you have a hope.
Odidi mpa na eko.
Eti we should put it in our mind. Nyame wo ho. But ati a yesum Nyankopon nyina no abe opona kwankyere ne mpa ba obebo nyina no abe adwene na eda wutiri mu no se nya adwempa da wo nwunu nua ho adwempa pa abe you are nothing.
Of course.
That is the basic principle of nyamesom. Dwene unua ho hunu unua mobo se wo ankasa wo ho de yede ye wa enya wo de no memfa nya unua. That is the basic principle.
Do unto others what you expect
others to do unto you. Yes.
All right, let's go on listening to President.
Today I will sign a series of historic executive orders.
Sir?
Today I will sign series of executive orders.
Yeah.
And now what nensa abeshe tumi bia de a friend say embrasunu bi we de ade we na yebeye ose od nensa abeshe hyase yentie.
With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense.
So that begins the restoration of America.
Yeah.
And then
Common sense.
Common sense. And you may be is the application of the common sense.
Oh, yes.
Akwewa ben.
Yeah.
I
with the common sense Ghana dear.
David more mutrimu yamude enye mo asam na yake.
Na me mo bi meka say common sense na sa akwa na no lead common sense. Na wa na o ka asem nto mebo. Nka de amede be ye no no. Ade aka me de be ye no no.
Vagina. Onu ushia wuntimi because Bible.
Oni me mishia.
Wuntimi no.
Abe. Now why not defeating no
so we know you're a political scientist.
But I told you so can miracles abwaji na o miracles abwaji. Look at him today.
Afiazi.
Now no men no when I did will be soon kunim. We are crowd sense with your music aka ho. Abe no kure will defeat anything matter. If you want to be powerful, just be honest and be truthful.
Yanko.
First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
First, he's going to declare a national emergency.
Yes, at a certain border. Okay, maybe you'll become borders.
It's a Mexico na edimu akoti. Okay, I'm one man standing ovation. One man standing ovation, man.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
All illegal aliens.
Yes.
We begin to return them to where they came from.
Yeah.
So ukuta visa neba onye illegal alien.
That is it.
Oh, visa ni.
That is it. The criminal.
Yes.
He made it clear.
No, it could not be. You might not be a criminal.
Okay.
But because of Avia visa hunsam tibia na uabra na uko uremu fi Brazil. And I name Abe Mexico no don't forbid the moment I will so by a criminal.
Yeah.
The
definition of criminal there. Illegally.
You are criminal. Hey, Bible cracker. Send ya one fa a punumu ambemunu or your cronfo.
Yeah.
To be free for window or your cronfo because hey, Jolly with a wintino.
We will reinstate my remain in Mexico policy.
And to Abano Mexico, he remain there. That policy, no, he's going to reinstate it.
Yeah.
Remain in Mexico policy or sign Ediaba. And you maybe do border or moon stay while na mobile end. And now, done me share video, Charlie, in the Doma and nam cranu so be good border nachi no so mu bi o mafla o mu bi o mafla de amaka come over hey
sir
Charlie?
That means Mexicans and Kwana said different from
different countries. Na Mexicans nanka sampo mo hono. Bebre enye we yo, but the moment uba be pion wa beka Mexico for ho. Nti no there says Mexicans, but the majority in Mexico.
That means a man for na area mumakuno mu yi for.
Charlie, enye easy. Yo, yantu aswe.
I will end the practice of catch and release. And I will.
He is going to end the practice of charge and release. Be a charge you, and say release you. You do work court. You do a sum. You charge you say what ye when away. Instead when a lawyer no bagani release you. So be end this our practice no. Into court. Say unya case court. Na enyame charge wa o charge no eno na final judgment. It's not about lawyer na be adjournment sabe university case in the say a deportation na say do kwa straight away enya fina wo sign and to make it comment say the citizens who are law abiding are there, but they have built sanctuaries for criminals. How do I say? Obi edi bone akwa so dem kwagye mpaebo se sofo bobo mpaya ma no na wetimi enya den favor na ye meche no nso do da so ye kronfo
send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country.
So for them to repel the disastrous invasion from certain borders. Na Mexico na ye key because the whole nomody room in hundreds of thousands. Nti wa ube wurem from Mexico nyame adom wenya bibi ayono da nyame ase. But I sir no obia ofi ofa ho nanso omudi nasem di nasem ayema omo nkonsa.
So obia ni
yeah.
Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. By invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, I will direct our government to use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil, including our cities and inner cities.
We invoke the Act of Alien Enemies Act of 1798. Under this law, the president could authorize the arrest, relocation, or deportation of any male over the age of 14 who hailed from a foreign enemy country. It also provided some legal protection for those subject to law. Inti America for more time for.
Oh yeah.
Into opeso chese sa atamfo no and I know say eifo no bi beka ho
ba Ghana yenka
there be yan yom atamfo into omo wo omo enemy countries omo kroma eno de so mu ya ma obodi na ufi kuro so enso a wo ye sa nkrofo no bi eno ka say ba invoke sa eno ewo sa nkrofo so ende oboa Winya within kura fata ekuro no wan hwa ya do beko
nationality rough
nationality ube social this time odo konse ube yen krata asem ududuru an yeguta hey yo
so kasa omunyina both sides nyina asori am understanding of it
and some more cannot say these are the clean message they want to hear.
Yes, both sides nyina
omunyina sorry
that is it.
Even Democrat for now Joe Biden you see some of them they rose up giving applause.
As Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going to do. We will do it at a level that nobody's ever seen before. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices. The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
National emergency we know home. In fact, unse John Dramani Mahama, Abena Wakasano, Sada na say aka 3 hours na yem power, yem fuel na cut off. Okay. Now, national emergency my member drill baby drill no amount. Drill baby drill no say. Drill baby drill was a 2008 Republican campaign slogan first used at the 2008 Republican National Convention by former Maryland Lieutenant Governor Michael Steele, who was later elected chairman of the Republican National Committee. The slogan expressed support for increased drilling of petroleum and gas as sources of additional energy and gained further prominence after it was used by Republican Vice Presidential nominee Sarah Palin during the vice presidential debate. Now, the President Donald Trump used the phrase repeatedly during his 2024 presidential campaign, including when speaking at the 2024 Republican National Convention, as well as the 2025 inaugural address. Drill, baby, drill. Inti, ubon se obabeka se womo oil na omwon edoso pawo na video see they are coming to use the oil.
I quite remembered when
na yen say ye oil ni bi ba yen use.
Yeah.
Yeah, the yenim said the Dani and Inti the akwache.
That is it. Branham 2008. Now we were SSR Ghana discovered 2009. Now we were asked to have a debate whether Ghana's oil discovery is a blessing or a curse. So we did a whole lot of research. So we realized the oil America for one, oil more in store no. So we are seeing oil quote na we are. They can depend on it for about 20 years or more. Fans say we are say oil bill. The oil or more store no, they can use it for about 20 years. So now, yen Ghana and so no we you too oil, but look at the problem we are going through. You too crude oil. Na ya sanso atem crude oil no raw. Na ye de abre amanone. Na ye de ba amanone. Na yesanso abetam sika na ya ton fofofo ye wi na yesanso abetam sika a ne bo eden na yesanso akwato afiri omo aye de brem hono abo dendenden ye wi na ya tam ye gold na yesi gold for oil wasanso atam gold no raw na abe we pa de yesi ya kiremu what's sa oil no raw na odi akwa omo fofofo Uria, omukoye ni yeria. Wasanso abetam
sika na omode bre wono percentage no de ma no kra wudi bika ho asa akwaje dia omada na ye papa na obetimi eyusu
na uria wasanso atam gold no raw na wasanso de akwa akoma mo se monye na monsanso fa oil brother yame bam
good for oil
na ebimu you know good for oil no a good policy na no de amade a enka Ghana nka yawu nka sabre nka to petro say
Africa
Christ of Nazareth
Africa land yame hira yen
yame hira yen
because gold will be bia so Burkina Faso almost they have stopped any exportation of gold.
Yeah.
Or more beer mefa. Enough is enough. They have to sit down well. So we hear beer or buy. You better not say better here.
Abei, the whole of Africa. Yet a young couple you.
Oh yeah.
Her first, these developed countries, so we need Africa. It said the first.
I think it's the largest continent.
Yes. It said the first. Say ya Ghana. Ubusuani eni aburuchire. Say we are the powerful country. Na uni Africa na woma Africa. You are nothing. Enti na Africa ye hot cake. Before because we are superpower no. Now you have a land in Africa. Enti for them to come to Africa here no, a prestigious. And they knew said definitely about years to come we are going to retaliate them. And no mo share that ekrepo ya ama ene yenhu ye ho ano a abe ya kasa ye pem. Yes, they knew all these things because they will read what we call dependency theory. Dependency theory. It exposed all of them how they scrambled for Africa. Now ye de Africa to watermelon sukukra ye de 2 tables sukukra na say watermelon. Omo free omukro mu aba Africa no. Now they were fighting and they were fighting in Africa. So when you read dependency theory, you cry. Abrafo no cry who bia won kasa no hoda. These the then leaders na omo yes no. In fact, they are very wicked. They are very, very wicked. Inti Africa there, nanka ye hot cake. Inti ye na be, ye kwa sunya de na ye hunu sa ne ma we no. Se ye se ye nananom ye magimifo na omo ntumi anya. Ye na ya ba ye be sunya de ye manyansafo no. Ye mpo de ne ye ko. So sa no ye nananom aso ye soro na ye di omo atem se omo ye magimifo na omo de nchine kwaji gold no. Ene de ye na ye tam gold no na de akọ. Ye kwaje hwe de akwaje ka. Ye timi se gold ye sika. Le de akọ akogu amano ne bank mumfa ni munyare hwe North Ghana na owu. Na ne manfo yare. Abe. Me say I still believe that there's going to be a time we are still going to have a revolutionary leaders, Africans. We are going to rise up. And no matter what, about 1 million years, we are going to retaliate these people. We will retaliate them. We don't give a damn. Because advance sika omwenya ni development omo developing no. It's Africa. And now they are dependent on us. Their garbage and their trash, you know. And now omo a deposit on Africa. Because they knew say yeah they omo yusu asaya apratete pansam no. So they don't have any place to go. They dump in Africa. Exactly. And always, you know, and always, you know, even our curriculum, they have infiltrated it. Even ministers and so ever, they just adopt. They will not adapt to. They just adopt. Now, now we don't know our problem. There we can find solution to it. And brebiano, we are going wayward. Na ye na nkasa na ye kuta ye ho na ntirimu. We are na nkasa na ye cause the more problems. Why? Why? Abe, years to come, we are going to rise up and we will retaliate it. We will retaliate no matter what. Yes, we will retaliate. Oh, and the opa cancel me visa and then oh, me, I don't give a damn. Oh, yeah, Opa just cancel it.
Italy.
And
no, Oguta ne green cards and the passport. No, Kosha Ghana check a crano do no mushe tama or Kusti Ghana. Why you overstay or Ghana?
Yeah.
You overstay in Ghana.
Yeah.
We're gonna take your passport from us. So take it.
Yeah.
Say, you don't know what I mean. I mean your passport. Italian passport we're gonna take from you. You know you also take.
Yeah. Yeah. There are
as if we're in the casa, sir. On Titia or can be on Tibrofo. To your chance, you're right. To live here illegally. We're gonna take from you. No more this passport. So take. I said take it.
Yeah. Even some of these philosophers, they disagree with them. They expose them. So we read the political history from the slave trade, the colonialism.
Are we to blame them if we are not blaming our leaders who allowed such agreement or whatever for them to overridden. Because sawaba me ho uhia bibi me na ade ne wo me na se me se me mfa ma wa obetimi aba me kurom aba bome ahyemase atormase afa me japade.
Yeah, Abe.
Also be preach or say we are here complaining slavery. The white people came and took our blacks and stuff for slavery. It was our own people that sold the people to them.
Oh yeah.
Inti yekakaka. The fact of the matter is that yen yema hokwan.
Yeah.
Inti ono de Frank.
Yeah, we say Abe mama chire wa
na se ubedu border na ukachire mekai mede na mede sisiliama for by UK 2012.
Yeah.
And I think 2013. And mede odia hinkan Kwame Yabua.
Yeah.
Account so din koye MC mame.
Yeah.
Na group na omo kono mudru Heathrow Airport. And omubisa musical exposition.
Yeah.
And omudru no bisa boys in the back, members in the back. What are you coming here to know? So explosion. I said, so you come here for explosion? If you are sure that I could know, yeah, fast.
Yeah.
I'm on the right way.
Yeah.
So what? Oh, inti ayano. Do you think Senka Obama kwanza what the explosion mean ba Obama kwanza be wurim ono de ne krom akwan
yeah
inti se wutra hona waba wo krom na so se me be fa wo akwaya akoya me disika na e ma me bata me ma osika ma wo nipa ne nkoya nkoya wo japade nso me ba besesa na ma osika na waje a buru ne mfomso no ye de
Abe let me tell you they are coming in here. To say Abe my bow na say na ma starting Yankopon asem. And ye nyina ye nim so bi your best starting nyame asem bia no matter what. Say no na ama Ghana fo bi mo esom asofofo bi mo te say Yankopon no. So what you say? Until when it comes that way, no matter what, you come down. Omo de nyame asem ne ba ye o. Until but omo no nyame asem na no omo de ba no. Na ewo mutrim so omo de ba be wiaye. Because after the Second World War, na they were in crisis. Already political sense we have what we call capital accumulation. So the capital accumulation is in such a way so omo ankasa na omo tintan omo ho. Enti omo niam na omo produce no one is buying. Enti na kwa se production na ekoso. Obi anto. Enti odinisi omo de omo sika na akwhye production mu no market. So they have to search for market abroad. And omo be discover Africa. So omo discover Africa no, they realize that our culture and their culture is different. And they describe us as we are barbaric, dark continent, and we are backward. So compare no omo be faso a omo betimi a capture ya adwen no. Because we are absolutely different from them.
Of course. Okay.
We believe in religion. Let's bring in gospel. So that I say, yeah, the gospel bromo, but butaye we na yepe. So a hono Abe we are dying, they'll cripple you. Etomu use that idea no to cripple. But me the problem I remember who said bra mo I can leopard. They wrote to the governors here, say they should tell us say Bible no say ma yen hihye ye japade wo Asaase so na yen hihye no wo soro enti obi biara a wo japade wo Africa ha bia no it's meaningless ensa wo deba na ubekonya wo japade no wo soro. So they conscientize us and I answer so with our belief and the way I yet in Ghanaians we are very hospital ye gia hoho ya suma hoho ya breya ho asemanipa enempo no mabroni ntinsi Ghana
Hey, share.
That is it. That is it. So we're going. It's because of our hospitality. Am I bebre once, but not knowing Nipano I get money in eden.
Don't take my kindness to be my weakness.
But my problem with the leaders now Ubi criticize say Mrofono cry from Swa. What about the today leaders and say?
Right.
Mfan say yen na nanom na omo beda da omo te se de se bi wo kwakoye oba lai. Se wate ase. Aware bebre agugu nyina no se na omunim se ebegu asenka omo nware. Nsem ne nsem a ebekomu no. Omutirimu de ni gie be spend sika millions of cedis akoye wedding 2 days na ware na eden agu to se wate ase enti no eye nada na omutimi de be dada ye nananom an ye nananom so mo anya adwemmone amomo but not knowing say no mo no wa adwemmone because obi nim obi tirimu asem enti nka ye no a ene ya ba ye hunu nokore no abenka de na nka ese ye enti se obi criticize ya. And one thing so say we in learning principle we have what we call learning primacy. Say abe say you say wa adwen na ye kire wa de bone a it takes thousands and millions of years. Until no so they realize say we are going to retaliate. So they distorted our culture. They distorted our education. They distorted our mind. That's why Africans and as today yenya single enkaboma yana nkasa na ye
I wonder why
that is it.
Problem.
That is it. They
our minds are so polluted to a sense. You cannot get 3-4 countries. Someone say let's come together now.
That is it.
Niger, Burkina, Mali are beginning to set example.
Yes.
But it's very obvious. Say that more adjacent na obi akana ho abom. United States of America, United Kingdom, they are enjoying. India,
yes,
China, yes. Na yede muma yanzu yanka yehumbom na yam practice what is called yede yesi yempe.
United States nye 50 countries, Africa nye 51 countries. Abe Africa nye 51 countries. So nkade be na chese yentimi nka yehumbom. Oh, mese yena kasa na ye twitwa ya hu nantrimu. We should come up. We should realize to ourselves. Unto that abe, they know definitely. So we share maybe a geography. So we read the geographical lands of this continent. Africa is the most peaceful continent. Because the other continent, you know, because of their industries, ne pressure or more asset on this land, you know, the plate tectonics are very weak, and there are cracks which erupt volcanic and allow tsunami and earthquake and other distractions. But Africa is very stable. Africa, there's no pressure on our land. Though they are weakening us, but we are very peaceful. Afaba bina kwa say wo bo obi abro na abro na wo de bo ni para the end of the day abe bless na ma no because their land is not safe. But Africa, there's no pressure on that. So who read geography na who study all these Asaase na they are doing na even you can see say these advanced countries, you know, they are not safe. That's why ato yenche ma ebe to omo no nse meka se bi na to Africa anka enyina ya mutu nke yewu
ebusia mayentie ane aka no na yentua so.
America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it. Let me use it. We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers. In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens. For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before. To restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government, my administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency. After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America. Never again will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents, something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. And we are going to bring law and order back to our cities. This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. This week, I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay. And I will sign an order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately. Our armed forces will be freed to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies. Like in 2017, we will again build the strongest military the world has ever seen. We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into. My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families.
President Donald Trump has made significant remarks or policies that he's going to he's going to implement right from today. And in fact, you can clearly hear the Green Deal policy, the public housing, Sabri, in ebe increase if you wait to me affordable when your baby she say also on this Green Deal no we no say sa electric vehicle mandate na ba ye say very soon obia be call electric no or cancel sa deal no obia betumi atoka wope say ye petrol say ye diesel. But untimi meshakete say electric mandate also wa cancel oyefuo Ghana de afina ya na World Cup kura ya the electric buses bremo ya so ye kan ya dum so ye light kura ye nso ye gia tum den say ya the electric ma yeni age ebi nsida nso ye light ebu nani kafo da ubenya full day light ya ndum kura no half current amount the 100% 220 watt no ma won fa nya dia wo ye ubre light wana akanenia mu kafo na saye jemu kafo na saye jemu we don't even have the constant lighting. Nsumu say digitalization, the green electric cars bam yeni age budget so na bema petrol ni ade because u petrol na wutu no oye no wo de akoche no akoche. I said me hu say ye lazy, we don't want to work hard. Ye ka say Ghana ye sabi akwadwofo na ye mpa adwumaden a it's not so obi nkwa adwumo ade na ye ekuta ye no ehu adwuma no ye den, but when we force and do it ene na ebem ye freedom ye pe quick money ni ebema yin sikantemti abrofo ndo mo wo bere a betimi di adanda ne nyoma ni ma ba papa nti yan fankom mo no mo time ye ni time sa ye hia sika dia ya dia wo se afa ni ye be pe machine abedanda ne oya aye gold hu ne ma debi, and that is what has brought the country Ghana to a standstill. We are lazy, excuse my language. Akwadro yede beye ade na hu adwuma ye den na yede abaye papa ma ye no, we don't have the time for that. That is the word I'm going to use. Now, Trump waka say obia on say nansensu electric cars na ba charger no ma say de Elon Musk nani abre oyegum sa also and this our policy no or say kura de o share the indigenous, the citizens now ye tax them the name no say Frankie citizens now ye tax or see the view or ba tax foreigners to enrich the citizens. Asamokano. I say we are not going to tax the citizens much. We're going to tax the foreigners to enrich the citizens. But yeah, Ghana dear,
mama tax holiday kura.
Tax
say no kura no they call parliament over 200 and something million.
Tax invasion no.
And no tax invasion is when to your tax. When you tax holidays. I'm say there is a term we use for that and
tax waiver.
Tax waiver.
Tax waiver.
And
mom tax waiver.
And
$300 and something
million.
Ada ye Jimmy. Now Osei can a company in school woman tax omo company e mo boss how.
Yeah. Rich companies.
Na biribi we chire because o me fe chire akwaje.
Ono so mo kwaje di. Ane. Nanka Ghana ni bibi ni no ono no be yire eta chire dendende. Obo wa twede yina. Company nye o company.
Why
Gaba bo wa twede.
Asem dia wa ye mobo. Asem wa ye mobo papa. It's very sad. Very sad. If you we no say say dia ye ka gender ade a wonim ayo ba ne bema.
Asa.
Besides oba ne bema bibie ni si ho sabiom into krom ha. Hey, Nana Akufo-Addo tie bi.
Obetie ni wadam.
Yewura Muhammad tie.
Muhammad betie.
Some omusi yesua Western world.
Yeah.
Yesua won. Because COVID ba no mo hye mmra mayen ne ayen ntino. Ne awaken a wo ti ukroma wo de afa no world war wuntimi kran ka hwen wo hwen.
Yeah.
Yekoya ne bai.
Yeah. Muhammad should have been straightforward. Say even though the bill has not been passed, but he is categorically saying say in Ghana obi obe practice biano.
Osi ono crowd ofi say say ye church school for no mu hu say enye.
Muhammad goofed. And I don't know the kuru no beba ku Gudom beko no beba. Muhammad did if Muhammad said that there wanya there.
I say it has to be we have to teach the kids in school for them to tell them that it is not good, but it's not something that has been legalized.
You see Professor Mills. That's why Ghanaians always love Professor Mills. I say eno na ene ebe we ne Ghana fo nyina yengu. Ene e komedi yeku.
Ghana.
Yeah. You are the executive president. You can just instruct. And we bet me you bibi. Why you instructed? You also open on from court. And
Trump says he's going to be called a peacemaker.
Who said Trump in his statement?
And unifier.
I say he's going to use his executive powers. Or don't actually to me, you know. But young Africans, they use the executive powers to steal the country.
And the good thing is the executive powers, the majority will support him.
Yes. And also, Kasana, Omuina, both sides in a man standing ovation.
Inti diempa na yanka say yenu ya hosre yes say ya hopotosa.
And Mahama that LGBTQ plus no. And then I didn't name Guasia beba. Upon on so some entoto papas in your
Kwasiano.
Yeah.
Now what can say omuno omuska ntiska omuna pompiska ba nti okokano ankan yepe.
Or make that statement.
The beat me patch said
okay.
That is what people keep saying. Says Ankomah disikaba.
Disikaba na do obobre ya. Ya one o good warrior.
So President Donald Trump says he is the peacemaker and the unifier. Let's see. And I believe that Adebako mepe Americans want to say Asempa okebia omwajo to down. And no na one mo ba say he's going to do it. Unfortunately for him, also a 4 years mandate. So nyame ya adom na ne vice na odinechi no esua yie na se enyoma bi wona ogitum na so se na ometua so a ometua so tuaso yanko.
Thank you. America will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth, inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
Gulf of Mexico. Constitution.
Oh, okay.
So, they are going to change that name. No more Gulf of Mexico. Shame. Right from today, it's going to be Gulf of America.
That is.
Yeah, in constitutional review, we are struggling.
Yeah.
Now, review no crime just say we have not pinpointed in your ma. Yeah, Baba review a year from near the Biaka home.
Yeah.
Review kake yeah, Baba say at the end of cry we are struggling. But at the end who say
yeah, you just take it out. Very simple. Who said
President McKinley made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made. And Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged and not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form, and that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
So what? Yendia yetimi sign deals. Ama ya say ya sign contract ndi yaji anye yie. One Panama ana sign contract ewo omo canal. Na ships from ne ade ko edigwa ne ade na ose ohun se China fu be take over. Ya mfa ma China ya ma Panama ndi yaji ade.
Very simple.
Yaji ade.
One thing I like about Trump is he's very straightforward.
And also they are charging them over. Sika yaji no anu ode. Ada na yedi ya ye gudie ye japade akoma na wo mo gie sika kase ye komubu. Na mo se anu an ye pe. Ye nje yade.
Yeah. Nyani bi na ete ho wa Ghana.
Ye wura mahama muntie o. Was oni obi asa contract agreement. Enfibebre Panama Canal no ships fam edi atwantwe businesses nem momo sound say yaji ye na etui muma yansua bi na yebre ano mo asore bo nsem ma wo no ano oji nsemmo
Above all, my message to Americans today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of history's greatest civilization. So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our expectations, and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. and we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
Yeah. He's going to launch American astronauts to plant the sky and the stars. Ghana, your astronaut to be.
Abeiku.
Until we don't have any Ghanaian astronaut.
Now, all light is simple. Unya, you could have some can say, Abeiku. Now we internet to Kuranye. No lighting yet.
And yes, school no muko kosia be astronauts.
Now we internet in your lighting yet. There now there.
Muraho.
Abeiku pa.
Muraho, papa.
Who's when ya say one sa singina? Ya two quite yena. Ya say one swingina.
Muraho, papa. Papa yakasa 30 something minutes one shape paso.
Abio. He mean business. Did
you ever see Kennedy campaign no jina hukuta?
David. Ken. David.
Even Cheddar never looked at paper. Also gonna trim. Say ya.
No, Ken. No one goes gonna debe now.
That tells you the true business people who knows the business. No, and you have even calculation about massa or to make a kabum sano amount answer straight away. So I don't know, kind of business wise, he sees it, he touch it, he feels it, and he knows practically how it's done. Into here's all about ekubukum. Yeah, baby, see toilet, amamo. Yeah.
Toilet digitalization.
Hey, Ghana.
One thing about Japan is even constituency Abeiku biano. Otimi hunu ade a ewo ho a oyema omo ebebo omo.
That's it.
Yes. On fat people, on real people, so that no nothing. That is the businessmen, the successful business. They know what it is.
Unse asam no kan say about agenda. There are two things he knows.
Yeah.
Male and female, and that is what's supposed to stand.
Yeah.
When him say on the side of Joe Biden, no. The executive members no crane, even the executive secretary no crane no yebia.
Sir.
Beman or deliver in his speech one day. Bemo, I say I came here with my husband. On any couldn't buy.
Aye. Sir.
Oh yeah. That was Joe Biden winning yana. So my uncle series of people ebekasai.
Agita.
Oye kukudro kan ho asem. Menemi kunu na eba nso eba mo. Because omufi say human right no and say a cut across into omo de sa na omo believe je say omo gini na obianti wo hwe jo ne aso ye ho a omo a position edoso mu nyina ye bia. But we dear, into at a point, no, even though Mubo and some baby I did. Because enko ye man, not that enko ye mama.
A cab of fear.
Hey!
And a phrase Emery in Castle.
Ebusia, as I said, the over to me, friend, Master, at about 8 o'clock, because your baby caught exactly 8 into Ufra, Masrao, and Nidiamu. Wakasa ye 2 minutes. Me enya fe na me no medi fe ne ade na me nje wo bere. Wo frɛ na ubo din. Okay, o de 3 minutes you okay. Nja say 30 minutes aka nipa 10. 3 minutes e benya 10 meboa. Enti masrawo wa o kasa na watame wo ho na fidie wo hu no. So President Trump enko the final stages.
Ambition is the lifeblood of a great is on the edge of a vast continent into a mighty republic of the most extraordinary citizens on earth. No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness. They crossed deserts, scaled mountains, braved untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity, split the atom, launched mankind into the heavens, and put the universe of human knowledge into the palm of the human hand. If we work together, there is nothing we cannot do and no dream we cannot achieve. Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am. The American people have spoken.
All right. Hello.
Hello, Abe.
Yeah, that's Boko. Now, sir.
I will tune for Gada. Will be our studio.
Obiajo, so.
Me and Penny Folk, baby, say, do any Sunday where they were share. What I say? In a reason, so Kappa now, what bad, Yen fire Jesus Christ in example. Yes, Christian and in Sempano cry, no cano, and I unya a townful. What I say? Papa, we did be a papa. We first of all, now cap be say a friend or baby, be a no a year, a eco job is no can a previous government. Now you know your friend on the secretary of transportation, Gidibut. Yeah, Gibudit as a Gidibut. Talk, I know. That's his name. No, a Tia, my Tia. Yeah, on transportation secretary. Anyway, me come as some swap. Papa, we on for that means here. If you all can crack, not a month for fun whole time. Would I hear Papa? They were a month for the many seen what? O me I think Combekuno, Ombe, so I stay quite a month for attacker. Ready sees a friend at 2016, either 2016 or 2020. I will Chicago. Say our platform so about Babe a friend say or Oma Mountain platform or stadium or Babekasa. One say Yanum Democrats or whatever for. Took a share so I sending near Manina. But would they infect Ghana cramping example? Say, when you NDC near, there's no one but MPP for campus here. Obako sending him. I said, Nemekabwa. Aye. A chance now when you MPP now want to meet NDC. Baha, say, Papa, the cano crana, a month for time, up and one time will be any. Say, a 2 cano. Now, if you say Yankupon, and idea. Yankupo enya na de kwa na ne wabe ina wodi compare de kwaswe kroma second de Japan pepepe o kanu kre no na manfo afa no hwe wodi yen hwe de na say ayi sedu ayi akwawe journalist yi omo friends e kwapo
Ama Australia na
Osei Captain Smart yeah hwe ensemfo a obekafa Canada Japan Nanka Ghana ye krobi anka ye basabase ka wo studios ano obi di tua baso poof ne akum because the one man for adwuma hye na my word no o metra me gna studio makika nsem bi amfa o papa panimu a wabɔ bra ne makwa ntumi fa ho nto na wa ba studio abeka because papa ne ka no kre se nya Ghana na no kre ni a kese nka wo do wan tia se nanka wo smart wo ba beka nsem papa we ho ti wiase no wo ya dia no ahwe ni ye na enim de dachi na ebe ochina yedim de ebe si ochina it papa Canada Japan some all can make kind medo no ina medo ay Trump nso because Trump on finance muntie nti omo mieri nyina omo nyina the same people nti yam on pass 2028 friends say na kwambedi akwa ma kan ba be do man so o man afa ne ntuma pafra nti medi nyame do bibia meso me yadwuma nti megam kakra
yeah that's mo all right
nyame da baba.
All right, thank you very much. Yegusua na in fact, Omampeni Trump wakasa papa waka in some
standing ovation kuano mo de man
yeah honestly speaking waka but in some okay na so yen sama no krasam no krasam ayo Frank, good evening.
Good evening, Ankabe.
Asran.
Adomo Ankabe.
Mo.
Oh, Ankabe. But all program Angela what happened. I don't know. Yankopon one more answer power.
Amen.
Yankopon is one.
Yo.
Now, on ye abro ne beya. Nkawuna wunyo the same party. Na wudiano esi back February no in the wudiano 1-2 about man. Nti yebe feel out what to tiana yebe co-position. Ne ye co-positioner after 4 years never back. No wudiano no why a condo. No, the wudiano o kugal Rubanaya na say and 20 would cook no.
And as we are be as we.
Me say MPP didn't
meanwhile so when you ma wabo brag Ghana for session no we change amount for one life. Meanwhile so also say a pere be change life ni bi. But what time no on swing but won say as look ofie na mo wotina waba. No, Rubedelsu no ruko gwarawa na chere Nhugani nina adwen black man. Such a person was or you calm or you good. Nti wasanso wadinaraba. Ehun bibidi na adwen wa Ghana. The same person or you bibidi ni wo Burkina Faso. No a gentle cool obielenu o develop in the country. Yes, you're president or you're astute lawyer. No, I'm abroad no di kokwansa. Therefore, young guy, no abroad on who develop in the country. Mende yenya another president. Wuti wa fre obio yoku mo Ghana ma nkofu hailing. Only child the Ghana for one adwin. Odo nti awunim de wo candidate no aye finti onko fie nko gware no saso bra biam dia no waiting kura nti such politicians no excuse my language nya sabia ni mutim ebina journalist so ne de be no us there or your old tip but I will refer honorable Ken Bay and ye Ahmed Swali. The time honorable care, I'm a swallowing it, no, your old taper. No, time I'm a swallowing we, not time honorable can. No, yam beguma. Nipa de seni. Nipa de seni. Na gindo on minyansa. Ni yankona won say, nane de papa. She bra honorable can wabo. She bra, she da small boy wabo. Esi obiye economist. I will go to acquire digital graduate. Ghana. Young from an album. Cheda etuma abobra otide. Esi obiye economist. I will go to finish professional. Now we could try digital. Neni po the digital background on your campaign that we are saying. Hey, it's about time again, yes. Yen change ya dwini ye. Because President Akufo-Addo ehwe nyansa over Trump na dwinim. Burkina Faso na hwe speech Mahama on na President Akufo na akwantu no otu bebrebe na abede no o shefim.
All right, with 3 minutes
now. Cake. Ankabi na ginya or the Ghana kwechi. I'm telling you. Family and friends no or deepin papa I'm telling you. Kenya sana Frankel kana pinwa. Miss Ghana to ne I tell you. Them good thing all kade odu bia epra ekwa so nyane de good Ankabi. O kana man am so akwe chere me level me from ha no the same level na no all kan wasem no. Ankabi I'm telling you. Asenyo beke bia ya correct. E wo de awde ni beguma meye. Asempa guy no beke bian oya correct. Gold no me say epe one wash cobra another time. Ebe sanso me gold wo bio. Na ko for the day. Nyankopon ne ho fama na olbon. Sika bia wo wie bia na nebusuafo adi bia na kabe. Me so one function on the papa bia da. Because if I'm not born, Ghana for ye be ye good, especially dami MPP bogus delegate for now. What talk them kwasi abano. Now what the other quick biom and kabi, mammy face you. Masana biom.
Thank you very much. Yo. Now, yasi yura Putin will congratulate President Donald Trump. My perceive beti na samna kakra na Putin.
And as for the events in the United States, indeed, today we will be seeing the inauguration of Donald Trump as the 47th President of the United States. Obviously, the election period was, by all means, not easy for President Trump, with fierce pressure.
He came to congratulate the president-elect, and he has been inaugurated into all countries. President, heads of states are being allowed to send messages of congratulations to him. I think the president of China came. Few presidents, president of Argentina came, and some of them, but president of Africa.
Oh.
Yeah, president.
We don't have African president, or do we? Yeah, African president. Oh, but say only president even in Ghana, so he cannot get a president in Africa. But I think say maybe said there is African representative.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sir, Onua hadada. Na santi bedi tun. Hey. Refi say oni aba mu biem. Na ba.
Uko vase we aba. Ezi ya swara de ko India.
Hey.
Na me kura me se me find out ya na me refi.
Ni aba no.
Na yesi de ko India. Na say dia ya ne dia je say India no mo de ko.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, open here to say. Yo, ya brain hunt young kasa, young go straight. If you're right.
Any mamintia, namintia, what if punyana?
Yeah, just
now if you run now, kasa sakura papa.
Oh, yeah.
Abraham, you wouldn't pakru. Please, na papa bempa da no kasa breosa no say wa
we ponga se pongo.
David if you would if you would
we ponko
Obia wadi akufu adu achi abo ne ho ban ya de
Yo, Abi, I come out 8 area. My monitor na mentia for Frank near Frank Obakasa ne. Abi, as a guy back could be a rough, as on the Frank. Now, so I saw a flare too.
Frank AJ, there be a of Richie and a picture of Richie.
Okay.
Frank AJ or Belgium.
Oh, all right. Abra there, Ntafo mami. Ma Georgina, Mama Bad. A man in a tiamo, me man in a tiamo. Abe, so we can say we met 2 powder. So, I say, and Nananum 7 days message to the Ghana and the world, you know. I said Trump be winning. Because of a bossa was say or the $10 billion ever called black community no na wa koyeda was support to businesses now fe was sign enoma ya juma on cassette ya black biem Any Trump, any Ubewini, and Pa. And Trump Ubewini, no man for Dietini, and then Yamiadu Muavini. I dream pay Kurano, maybe a move near Pen and fire. Or say, you be 2 petrol and a gas. Maybe.
Yeah.
Na ya na eniema bo akofom.
Yeah.
Afi wo betete niema so. Na yet mi ato grocery. Ni nyina wo betete so.
Se da ba bia na wo ka.
Me de me kan pa me ye ya no no.
Me.
Eti se wa te na wa ye ne sa ma me a. Enye sire ne se me bo na nkade an.
Yeah.
Eti we ye ra John Dramani Mahama. We de Trump say ono or the canal, say, wow, baby, one far my China for the banana food, say, wow, it will quadrina dia. Any a contract in the could do baby escalated. It will musa now of parliament will be. And I'm more and contract, you know. As we say, we are president, put down man for. If you need a dear beer, whatever boying. Sir, the issue of Boasi Crown, advantage, Cassia. I will bet me the general contract, beer and group go do one you, name one to flu. Beer, who bet me as a son will be our contract. Because I didn't know my ma. A dear Diano. Huna money. Now, more in the second, maybe a soldier near. And boys the bob no more bar, never be a move. Men to 2 more minutes be now more soldier for so dear. Why a slave trade your soldier for? Say your part in 2 for be soldier for, say, who near Ghana to 2 bonus, no at 2 bonus. Well, drop a dear or a whole war fat. Oh, that is security. Guide a drop a dear with the other man whole. Any two way, you are John Dramani Mahama. Who need option be a Ubejina Sadia way so. Now they are revival contract be a no renegotiate. Because it's not possible. Say Ghana for you drop at the end, they are come will be 200 years. They are come will be 50 years. That's the empty. At the empty, at the about me person that be a me catch Ghana for, na me go so America. E ma Bruno. Me say, men koye demonstration e wo ba bi hunu. Ma ka se bi aka na me ka we dey ayi adjust rebo me bo udin kakra. Mo koye ayi demonstration, mo koye inclusive adi. Me say, ye because o koya one more omonsa Ghana for answer show manumuno. Aya brofono. And woma you parliamentarians. And a parliamentarians na wo wakoto abasuma mo so mu nko gina won peso asoma. Enti wo parliamentarians ni ko gina won peso asoma no. Na sa parliamentarian na nkoye de ho beto wo a. Eno ana wo be gina wasem so. Now they are demonstrating at parliament. And in democracy, no, you are not demonstrating kako. Demonstration via Ubayano. At a fat Uko Committee on Katano, our parliament. If it's a woman and a Samra, and the cotton will drop a dear, woman a Samra, and they were fast to Akote, woman a Samra do go to Akote. Almost I was to my woman. A brother woman the idea so common. Oh, mamma, boa money. Oh, mamma, can't be answered out. The old say, ya, and say, yet the oil, ye too, and see a nubby. Yet the goat, ye too, and see a nubby. Yet to a mime, ye drop a day and I are all dear. It's a demonstration, no, some more, never be a mechanic. And my brother and this in the MPP, and the gun of fire. In your name, I'm a good TikTok way. And yan this in MPP asemo. Sawa kunwe no. And yan MPP ni NDC asem. Aya yan mabruno. Ani ebetimi adi ya ho. Ani MPP no. afi abrofo no nsam sanu amamu a yentumi enti yenye demonstration no fantia ya parliamentarians 24/7 yenkosi omoso nkantra omose ya contract no sa oma renegotiate ama Ghana ya nya percentage ya yensu ebetimi dia ya akwan yatisi esuku adan na yensu yetimi dia biobie factories yetimi adodo yemfuo na yetimi ahwe ya ho sa Ghana fo sa womu ntimi nyama ye dia ane parliament no so nimfaso adwuma bia ni wa parliament no te wa wo ye emra bia ni wa wo hye emra bia ni ho a wo hye dia ma Ghana fo a beboa yen gan obesemra ebetimi aboa yen ama ye jopade a wo man bi wo bia eno na me ehunu sampa o man ayo man papa no na mu nipa de o mutiri ye no se Dubai ne Qatar ne mo oil keke na so matimi asesa mo man ama Ghana fo ekọ ho koyen koa ne mfra no yen so ye wo bisa e braso te ye mabunu no ane ye de ho na de e be de ho no nye wo koyen demonstration ewo company ho no ene beboa enu ntimi emmoa demonstration no as a call parliamentarians and so
if you're right, yanasifom
oba bia oni mamu e koye meeting katra omo say omo wini a omo nko angru gold ho no na Asaase ne ye omo dia no enye ho na seso omo ko odi aka ayi omo ho afirim eti Ghana for for demonstration in parliament. Omo ana adi ajapade na kwache na omo nso ana mudi gu omo so a ombetimi ayan sise foforo. Eni timesre sabe ye wura Trump aba na wade sise gu kwam na bribia wo ye bia ya America. Bibia wo ye bia ya America no. Yanso yemfa ahoden eni nimbia ye wo nyina yemfa mo ye wura John Dramani Mahama na ye jopade no a akodi awoho no yenso ye sentimenka na sade Trump dwen ne man ho no yenso so ye mampani no etimi nwene ye ho na ye man no enye yie na ye nyina ye enko tena fie ni enye de so so ye nyame isira ye nyina no wonka ye ho na de panti ye
piao Trump gusu sign executive orders o ka ho asem no.
Yes, sir.
This is the kind of president and leadership you see.
We're going to save over $1 trillion by withdrawing from that treaty.
Excellent.
And the next item, sir, is a letter that will be transmitted to the United Nations explaining that we are withdrawing from the Paris Climate Treaty.
Wow. This is unprecedented.
This is the president. Yes.
Thank you, sir. This next item is a directive to the federal government ordering the restoration of freedom of speech and preventing government censorship of free speech going forward.
Wow.
Can I Japan promise?
And lastly, sir, before we go back to the Oval Office to sign a large number of other items, is a directive to the federal government ending the weaponization of government against the political adversaries of the previous administration, as we've seen.
Trump.
The demonstration is there for every president to learn, especially Ghana.
Osei Trump.
And LGBTQ bill. Mahama, what call it off? What call it no? You just sign.
Wow.
Excellent. Perfecto.
Wow. Osei Kwame. Ola ni yakura. Hello. Debbie. Ola ni chucha Osei Kwame. O voice number. Na ehina wo hye. Debbie. Osei Kwame some friend. I don't know why Ola no. Okasa no ba kokramba. I don't know. Yanjo say ebasaba. Hello. Aha.
Hello.
Aha.
What's the maker?
I feel there with them.
Me say, what to Aba Maniti? Any question jubilate? Yeah, to Aba Man was here jubilate.
Na some crowd they memen to Aba.
Osei.
Memen to Aba.
Na say na support Kamala Harris.
There be na ye way I the piano. One said ya don't for no. Indirectly.
Yeah, to Aba Man was here jubilate.
There be a campaign campaign boha indirectly.
Mega in the house. We going to make Ghana great. Mega in the house. We taking it to Ghana. Mama, LTN on yesterday. No making Ghana great, my.
Adia neka enya den ne yanya den yama abechichiri yakoma yentimi ye hwehwe ana ogina ho wudi what de obeka
Oche mama so de na si form no so bibia Asaase no ye dia broni ni tutumi ye dia so ati ase edi kwasi ye ma abrofo ne babaje ye Asaase fa agudie obibia wo so dia ye dia eti also use no executive power no so e de reform bibia kwa abrofo bia no ye je ade back ne ye o mani Akabe bedase Frank
yo ebusia yebre no ayabe yem kwechiri bebre because jumedi edayenim edoso. Now Riku Trump has pardoned all the 1,500 people who were jailed for the general wrath in the White House. Watch it says, so Trump is going to be working with black people. Is that why there were so many black people at his inauguration today? Ohima Ekuya says, please don't forget to like and share. What he said, the black people bought the bull from Trump. Ohima Ekuya says, greetings, Prophet Abe, Frank, Ifira, and all truth seekers online. Thank you very much. Frank, Jesse Obi say only Canada, Japan can save Ghana from the mess of generation president no vote from the generation. Okay. Frank Owusu say lesson knowledge and insight gained through Trump's speech. Osei Kwame say Alan Chamati 2028 born in Sem. Frank say your advice directly goes to a Akufo-Addo family and friends. Sachel Angel Media says I'm having some doubt if Honorable Ken will be president. Also you stand friends saying your opinion is to you, whatever. Thank you. Abiba Tano says, good evening, oh, my beautiful family. Franco, so we have the men party should listen well. Their bogus policy gold for oil led by Baumia, and he thought all Ghana people are gullible. Osei Kwame there, Osei explosion. Oh yeah, explosion. Missing come yes, I want hitro. Yamenkwa no dia in Kaya smart. Okoka so is sorry. The word is exposition. And the ja yama murem. Intizanat here. Social media says Abe, white man is your they came to steal and destroy Africa. Abe, Rikus Abe, physically, the Africa continent is splitting apart because, please check from Google. Yes, Africa is slowly splitting apart into tectonic plates and Nubian and Somali plates. Hey, yo.
By geography, he knows it. Yeah.
Yo. So here, Angel Media say all straight hair people are your. Yeah, so it's anywhere. Okay, yeah, a bombshell. Okay, Matse. All right, Ebusia, ya de mo siwa ha na ya soro so. Ewrade nhyiramo. Frank, your final words.
Oh, my final words and say my dad will be ase. And then media always say nipa aboa me no modoso. And obi bia wutie me bia no if contributed to me. And me kase me bobodin bia me ntimi mo odin. Na ebasa ma yeboni ayefo. So I always thank each and everyone. Na yenkoswa na yenwene yenyina ye ho adwempa. Se ye pese ye man ne di ya ade ayifi se ye de ye na ankasa ye ho enye ye de no ma ye mfa nye yenua na ye de that principle no tena yemu na ye de ye adwuma. That is the true gospel and it will make us great as America is going to be great like Donald Trump. And let's make honesty lead us in all our ways. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Ebusia for hima equia. Thank you. Watch it. Thank you. Na, in fact, my juma papa money yanga na eye juma no. Master Simon like na mon share program no. Mama Anastasia, Anastasia, Edino mimboni ya na Anastasia, Anastasa. Uwa Canada. Mama. Yechiao emre what's dan is mam kromio enjo bandama min obi a o fita kwade kodwo krom dama no em fansere wa abade nso me yara kana cheda ne ho asmayen enwa inde de mihia mu kromi nara from mesma okafanten namsa mama babs no zin Cape Coast so Cape Coast ne tazi no eni e tazi fante enti ne ho asmayen mama mechiao ai God bless. Ebusia yademwesi ewrade nhyiramo na until na nemu nhyiramo. Mon subscribe to the channel. Ohima ekuya samekan. Me say ukọ Kings Jesse Multimedia ehono ubetimi acha yade eho. Ehono ubehu dollar sign no because Kings TV in there almost omo demonetize me. I just 3 months and so wetimi acha made. Na makoye hu adwuma nti after March, April 13th, a back. Into from now, no, baby, I will bet me at Chamadia, Facebook or Kings TV Facebook, wait me a Komaya and stars or her. Now, I answer Abba Kings Jesse Multimedia, Kings Jesse Multimedia, our YouTube, a Honsuna yes to me live says here. I mean, sure, am I £5? £4.99. £4.99 na order bad dollar more $6.16 $6.16 enti ohima equia ewrade nhyira wona wobie kwan. You are the first person to have donated on Kings Jesse Multimedia. God bless you so much. We love you all. Yami admo china or the chaya yabasan aba yabasomo. Have a very good night. Bye-bye.